Dear student, today I take a chapter coordinate geometry, which is required for class 8 advanced mathematics and general mathematics for class 9 and 10. So we should know some basic concepts. At first, a point is always represented by a point. A point is represented by px comma y, where p is the point. P is the point, and x comma y are the coordinates. Okay, it is called coordinates. Coordinates of p, x, coordinates of p. X comma y is the coordinates of the point p. Okay, now it is always written in this pair, x comma y, always written in this pair, not y comma x, always written in the form x comma y. Okay, always remember this. Now you should know x of x is two lines, x o x dash and y o y dash perpendicularly intersect two lines x o y dash and y dash intersecting perpendicularly each other at O, where O is called origin. The coordinates of O, the coordinates of origin, that means O, the coordinates of origin is O 0, 0. Always remember this in the Cartesian plan. Okay, now check this. First we draw a Cartesian plan like this is the Cartesian. I draw a Cartesian plan. Okay, now this is x o x dash, this is x o x dash and y o y dash perpendicularly intersect each other. So that means O is the origin, or coordinates of O is O 0, 0, and this is called origin. Always remember this. This is origin and this is x-axis. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Okay. Now this is first quadrant. This is first quadrant. In first quadrant, the sign of the point is always plotted in positive and positive. X is positive, y is also positive. This is second quadrant. This is second quadrant. Second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. Always remember this. Third quadrant, x is negative, y is also negative. And in fourth quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. This fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. Always remember this. Another thing, x-axis is also called abscissa and y-axis is also called ordinate. Always remember, x-axis is also called abscissa and y-axis is called ordinate. Okay, remember this. And the quadrant also remember their signs. The first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Otherwise, you cannot plot the points on the Cartesian plane. This is rectangular Cartesian plane. This system is called Cartesian rectangular system. Okay, now we'll go to the some basic formula. Distance between 2 points. If 2 points, let 2 points A x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2. These are 2 points. These 2 points making a line segment. This is like this. This is the line segment A and B. Their length. How can you find the length? So this is a formula. A coordinates is x1 comma y1. If you know the coordinates of the x1 point A, x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2, then you can find the length of AB. by using distance formula. This is called distance formula. Always remember distance formula. It is called distance formula. Okay, distance formula between 2 points. Distance formula between 2 points. Distance formula between 2 points. AB equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We apply this formula and the coordinate of A and B is also given in the question. So we putting the values of x2 and x1 and y2 and y1, then subtract them and squaring them, whole squaring them, and we find a result. Okay, it is called distance formula. And another formula is distance from the origin. Distance from the origin. So we know that the coordinates of origin is 0, 0. So distance from the origin always you think that OP. P is a point. Let P is a point x, y. And O is, you know that O is 0, 0. Then OP equal to x square plus y square. Only put the value of x and y, squaring them and find the values. You get the distance from the origin of the point OP. Okay, I think you clear the formulas. Then in next we start the chapter exercise. Students, I take exercise 7a from class 8 advanced mathematics chapter from coordinates geometry. Okay, in this question, choosing the coordinates axis, x dash of x and y dash of y on a graph paper, plot the following points. The point on the right side of y dash of y at a distance 5 units and above the axis x dash of x 3 units. So now we construct Cartesian plan. So this is the Cartesian. Okay. X dash, x of x dash and y of y dash. This is the Cartesian plan, and in this question, the point on the right side of y dash o y, right side of y dash o y dash o y, this one y dash y o y dash or y dash o y is same. So y o y dash right side distance 5 units. This one is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. That is, this is this one, the line I drew. And another above the x-axis, this one is x-axis, x or x dash, 3 units. So above the, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So this one is 3, that means I drew this one. So one line is this, one line is this. We can also name this line like this one is x equal to 5, and this one is y equal to 3. Okay, always remember that the point on x-axis, the line is always parallel to the y-axis, and the point on the y-axis, this one, then the line is always parallel to x-axis. Okay, next, on the x dash o x axis, on the left of o, x dash o x on the left of o by a distance 4 units. So this one is created in this side 4 units. Now take a this one is the Cartesian. So You can see the question. What it says? The point x dash o x axis on the left of O. On the left of O, that means left of O in this side. By the distance 4 units. Okay, distance 4 units. Distance 4 units. Left of O, this is, I already said that x o x dash y o y dash. This is -1, this is -2, this is -3, and this is -4. We already know that the first quadrant is positive, second quadrant x is negative, y is positive, and third quadrant x is negative, y is also negative, and on the fourth quadrant x is positive, y is negative. This is the fourth unit. This is 4 unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. The point is here. The point is here. Therefore, we can construct a line like this is the line. This is the line. Okay. I hope you understand the procedure. This is parallel to the y-axis. This is x equal to -4. Okay. The line is x equal to -4. Okay. I take question number 5. Below x dash o x by 3 units and towards the left of y dash o y by 2 units, and towards the left x dash o x by 3 units, x dash o x by 3 units below. This one is below x dash o x. This means like here below x dash o, and towards the left. The left means here, this one is left, y dash o y by 2 units. Okay, we can here also we can construct it. We wrote a Cartesian plan, and now plot the points. Plot the points. The points are 3 units below the x-axis. The 3 units below the x-axis. Created 3 units below the x-axis. This is x-axis. I already said it. And 1, 2, 3. This is -3. Okay. And next point is towards the left side of y o y dash. Towards the left side of y 2 units. Towards the left side of y dash. Okay. Now check this. Towards the left side of y o y dash. Left side is this. The left side -1. This is -1. This is -2. So here the point. Okay. Now construct the point is a line segment is this, and other line segment is this. Okay. Thus we can plot the points. Okay. I think you can understand this, and you can plot the other sums also, like in this way. Okay. Thank you.